Yes, don't forget to check out Doggy Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you've never been there before, the links are right below in the description box. You can go there now. Thank you for the people who left me a 5-star rating and all the people who've been listening. I promise to upload a bevy of new shows within the next couple of days. Also, for only $100, I'll promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Also, the memberships are back on the channel. So if you was a member before, you could become a member again. It's fine. It's right in the description box as well. Just go through the description box and see everything that you need to see. Also, you need anger management, domestic violence intervention, life coaching. Then Karim Blizz Johnson can help you. Contact him on Instagram at Karim Blizz Johnson for your assessment now. Let's go. Oh, man. Are we going to go through it tonight? I'm so qualified. We going to get some things straight tonight. Not emotional feelings, not just talking. We do some research. Easy research. You know how I do. You know what I'm saying? Easy research. None of that emotional stuff and talking stupid. We gonna do research. We gonna show you some stuff. It's simple. You know I love research. You know what I'm saying? So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm chilling. Make sure you hit that like button. Cash App pinned to the top. Super chat is open for those who want to look out. All right, here we go. All right. Stopped it. My hat is a little crooked. I'm going to leave my hat crooked. Whatever. No shades tonight because we going there tonight. Shout out to everybody who's checking in with me often. This is going to be very, very simple, easy. I see a lot of chit chatter. I see a lot of stupid chit chatter. And before you are quick to run out there because you want to be the first one on YouTube or you want to be the first one to tweet something, it's so easy to look up what you're talking about. But what I find, people don't research nothing. They just go off emotionalism. So I'm going to reveal a few things to you tonight. This is easy. Y'all can do this. I'm not doing anything special. This is easy. So, this is so easy that it's hilarious. It's easy. Because the proof be right there, but you don't look at the proof. You look at the people who you think are popular that are talking. Nah, we ain't doing talking. We don't do talking here. We don't just shoot from the hip. Because I can. Because I know. But I'd rather give y'all the information and the source of the information. So when somebody asks you, where you get that from? I don't want you to say, Doggy Diamonds said it. No, Doggy Diamonds showed you. And what they used to say, show and prove. Very easy. So without any further ado, let's get this started really quick. So reports go out that Adidas severed their ties with Kanye West today. And now he's no longer a billionaire. Reports come out. Def Jam severed their ties with Kanye West, a.k.a. Ye, I might add. So now he can't, where he gonna do his music at? He don't got a record label no more. He don't got his partnership. They done took most of the bread. Oh, really? So what y'all want to start with? The Adidas or Def Jam? Let's start with Def Jam, with Ye. Let's start with Def Jam because I deal with music a lot. We'll get to Adidas in a second. So let's get to Def Jam. So according to y'all favorite Instagram, Kanye West and his record label Good Music are reportedly no part of Def Jam. Oh. And it says, woo, companies are ending their relationships left and right with Kanye West due to his anti-whatever. Now his label Good Music imprint is the next one on the list, according to the New York Times. Now, what does that say? You can read further, but it says they are ending their relationships left and right with Kanye West due to his comments. Now his label Good Music imprint is the next one on the list. They're saying this, and when did this happen? 1 day ago, as you can see at the bottom right here. You can see my cursor. I need to make it yellow so y'all can see it when I'm on here. 1 day ago. 1 day ago, they reported that Def Jam has ended their relationship with Good Music. So who's on Good Music? Oh, I think Big Sean is on there. Consequences on Good Music? Let's see what Consequence got to say about this. The same thing, Kanye West and his record label Good Music are reportedly no longer part of Def Jam. What did Consequence write? That deal been over with for a few years. What does that say? Y'all see it? Don't look at my tabs. Y'all see it because I got research up there. That deal been over with for a few years. So what is everybody talking about? Why is it news to jump on the bandwagon and say everybody's ending their deal with him? No, that deal been over with for a few years. So again, your news sources that you love, and I see some people, I know her. I see some of y'all people who love these platforms with this information, but look how much misinformation is given. And I told y'all misinformation is dangerous because now people are running with something that's not even true. Consequence would know. So Consequence know better than the Shade Room? And if they really, really did the due diligence and looked into the New York Times article, it actually said it's been over since it's been over. So let me come back really quick. Misinformation. It's been over. So before you rush and say, he's losing everything, it's so, you know what? Let me put my shades on. This is shades time. Let's just chill. Let's cool out. All right. So everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. He ran his mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is happening. Everybody's saying time. Cool. So that's Def Jam. So we already know y'all like to regurgitate. Don't research. And it was simple few clicks. You can find out for yourself. But again, you don't find out anything for yourself because the people that you love it's simple. Let's keep going. So let's talk about Adidas. We're going to tell you something about Adidas that y'all might not know. I just tweeted it, but I know y'all don't follow me on Twitter. It's also on my Facebook. I know y'all don't. Not my friend on Facebook. Because he's becoming clicks. So what I've been doing for the past week is talking about Kanye West every day, unfortunately, aka Ye, but it's been a hot topic of conversation because different narratives are being put out and a lot of them are wrong. Now, what he says is what he say. Whether we agree or disagree, fine. But what he says, look at the reaction of the people and look at the lies that come from it. No, I'm here to dispel lies because I'm not a liar. And I don't like liars. And I think people who lie before the people are counterproductive to what I'm about and what I'm doing. And it's very simple. So again, when people rush to their YouTube and I'm going live and what are you about to talk about? Because you don't even got no facts. You don't got no facts. So, let's go to Adidas now. Where am I? Let me see where I'm at really quick. Okay, this is where I'm at. Let's go. Adidas cuts ties with Kanye West over anti-remarks. Now, when you look at a lot of these titles, the thing that sticks out, and his ex-wife is a traitor. I just want to add that. She just let it be known. Hate speech is never okay or excusable. Anyway, we'll deal with her another time. The world is watching Adidas. But one of the big things that they want to point out is that he's not a billionaire anymore. It's very, very important for them to say he's not a billionaire anymore. So let's go. How much Kanye West is worth? This is their net worth in accordance to what they're saying. I don't know how much the man is worth. I'm getting tired of people saying how much he's worth and all that when none of us has saw this man account balance. We do not know his assets. We don't know his liquid. We don't know nothing. We do not know nothing. So people saying how much he's worth and what he got is sad and is dumb. Now, Forbes never reported that he was a billionaire, but they're quick to report that he's not a billionaire now. So if he was a billionaire, why wouldn't you report that he was a billionaire? But you're quick to report that he's not a billionaire. That's the thing that he was saying the media does. That's what he was talking about. But shall we continue? So this says in 2022, as you can see, he's worth $2 billion, right? And look at the simple search term, Kanye West net worth. It ain't anybody who's on these channels can do this. Look, billionaire no more. Kanye West loses billionaire status. Kanye net worth. This is so funny. This is what's funny, right? So, billionaire no more. This is Forbes. Billionaire no more. Kanye West obliterates. You can read that title on your own. Ye always felt his net worth was undervalued when he first made the list in 2022. Rather, 2020. So he's saying his net worth undervalued by Forbes because they never reported what he was worth. Kanye West drops from the Forbes billionaire list. Kanye West not a billionaire after Adidas Yeezy deal ends, lowers net worth. So let's scroll down because they're still saying $2 billion. I guess this is an update, right? But now the people who know his pockets, know his deals, know his structure, know what homes he owns, know what boats he owns. How much is U.S. Magazine, a credible source, how much is Kanye West net worth after losing Adidas deal? The collaboration with Adidas and the rapper Yeezy's brand was worth about 1.5 billion. Forbes again estimates. So if he's worth 2 billion, right? And his Adidas deal is 1.5 billion, and he loses the Adidas deal for 1.5 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, what does that leave him with? Put my shades on. 500 million? 500 million? You trying to... People, are you trying to tell me it's over for somebody with $500 million? So if you had 2 billion and you lose 1.5, you trying to tell me it's over for somebody with $500 million? It's over. People are saying, oh, it's over. It's over with 500 million? It must be some new crack in the street. Y'all must be smoking. K2 with crack. 500 million? Oh my God. And people saying it's over. What the hell is wrong with y'all? 500, and this is the people who don't even got $500 in their pocket, and they don't even have $5,000 in their savings, and they're saying he's over and he has $500 million. How the hell could a man be over with $500 million? Let's keep it real. $500 million? Oh, so he went from $2 billion to a half a billion. It's over. That is just that is the dumbest shit I heard all day from people. Oh, it's over for him. But $500 million? And again, none of us has seen the man's bank account. None of us know what he has, assets. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. But y'all so quick to jump on a bandwagon of him being over. And when you think about who overed him, you're kind of siding with them. You're siding with them. Look at people, he never was rich. I mean, like I said, I don't know what type of shit y'all be on. But it gotta be some shit. Because common sense ain't that common with people. And this is all hypothetical. Let's say it ain't right and exact. Listen. Yo, $500 million is not a little bit of money. For the audience that wants to say to me, $6,700 a month in child support is a lot of money. So if $6,700 a month in child support is a lot of money, what the fuck is 500 million? 500 million? It's over. He's done. This is what y'all saying. He's done. Can somebody done me with 500 million, please? Can somebody? Could I be done with 500? Could I ride off in the sunset with 500 million? Can you take Doggie Diamonds TV? Can you take Digital Soapbox Music? Can you take all of that from me and get me 500 million? Please. Just take all my shit and give me that bread. Take all of it. Give me that money. I'm over. It's over for me. You talking about lawsuits coming out. You don't know shit. Cut it out. This is what I'm saying. This is what y'all think. Y'all always talking and you don't know. Overhead. What's your overhead? This is what I'm saying. Why do y'all talk stupid shit? $500 million. Even if he gets a lawsuit. You know, most lawsuits don't go, they get settled, right? So you're trying to tell me 500 million, he don't have no equity and nothing. No other money is coming in. This is people who work and get paid bi-weekly and live check to check and talk about who don't got money and he's gonna have lawsuits and his overhead. Shut your ass up. That's the problem with y'all. You live check to check every 2 weeks as people. And he got 500 million and you talking about it's over for him. How? Well, please let it be over for me with a $500 million. A $500 million. Not even a $500,000. A $500,000 I'm good. Give me a $500,000. A $500 million. You don't live check to check? Well, send something to my Cash App in. I do. Allegedly. I don't see you in sending none of that super chat. You living good. Send it in. Send it in. I need that. But we're talking about 500 million. I don't know what his finances look like. I'm going off of the reports. You're going off of his overhead. How the fuck you know what his overhead is? I'm just being honest. You don't know what his overhead is. You know what his monthly bills are out of nowhere. Am I being disrespectful? I'm just being honest. You say, he has overhead. And overhead? How do you know? Oh, you sent me something and I never said thank you? Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Sometimes I'm in my groove, so I don't. So anybody who has sent me a Cash App today, yesterday, a few days ago, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. And I do say that to y'all every day. I just don't thank a lot of you personally, but I appreciate you. Don't ever think anything you help me with, I don't care about. So, shall we continue? Because let's talk about Adidas really quick. So Adidas severed ties with Ye because of what? They severed ties with him because of what? So let's look. Hold on, what somebody say? Stop with the money talk. We priceless, all of us. No, some people are not priceless. Some people are expendable. So you can cut that shit out right now. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I say.
Some of these niggas gotta die. That's a fact. All that everybody, we all kings. Cut the shit. Everybody ain't no king. Some people are jesters and paupers. Cut the shit. We're all kings.
Anyway, shall we continue? Shall we continue with Adidas? So why did Adidas sever their ties with him? This is gonna blow your mind. This is going to bust your brain. Let's go. Adidas terminates Ye's partnership. Kanye West dropped by Adidas after hateful anti-Semitic comments. Forbes, here we go with Forbes again. just did he not beef about Forbes on Drink Champs? Y'all don't see the correlation? Hold on, let me come back to y'all. Let me talk to y'all really quick, and then I'm gonna show you something that's going to bust your melon. Gonna bust your melon. It's gonna bust your melon. So he says some stuff he shouldn't have said, and people are angry with, right? Right? Adidas severed ties with him over his anti-Semitic wording. What do y'all really know about Adidas? Let's go. Let's go. Now, this is not me saying this. This is Yahoo. Was Adidas really founded by a Nazi? Holy shit. I'm going to read some of this. On Tuesday, sportswear giant Adidas announced it was severing its highly lucrative Yeezy sneaker partnership with Ye. After the rapper and designer, formerly known as Kanye West, made a string of anti-Semitic remarks in recent weeks, the company said in a statement that it does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech, and that Ye recent comments and actions have been unacceptable, hateful, and dangerous. As a result, Adidas said it would immediately end production of Yeezy branded products and stop all payments to Ye and his companies. A partnership estimated to net the companies billions each year. So the public outrage is coming, but let's scroll down. Y'all can read for yourself. The ADL. Your silence is a danger to Jews. You know the ADL, they don't play that shit. And this is Hunter Walker. Shout out to Hunter Walker. I don't know who you are. As Adidas congratulates itself for belatedly severing ties with Kanye, it is important to remember the company was literally founded by Nazis. Holy shit. The dark history behind Adidas, how a bitter feud between Nazis. Adidas was founded by literal Nazis. So I guess the companies. Holy shit. In 1924, brothers Adolf, Adi, and Rudolf Dassler founded Gebruder Dassler, whatever. A decade later, the company continued to grow and Hitler rose to power. Both brothers joined the Nazi party. So this is your D, right? This is your D right there. This is your D. Look at the names. Adolf and Rudolf Dassler. His name was Adi for short, but look at the last name. This is where you get Adidas from. All day I dream about sex. That's where we. So they wore Adidas. The company has subsequently emphasized how Adi Dassler also provided sneakers during the 1936 games to Jesse Owens, which was in Germany, the groundbreaking African American track star who dazzled the American and German public. So Adidas is a German company. Adidas, y'all can read this up for yourself. Read it. So one of the brothers started beefing with each other, and he went and founded Puma. And it was only in 1949, 5 years after the end of World War II, that Adi broke off and formed his own company, Adidas, amid a fraternal rift while Rudolph, the other brother, founded Puma. What are we to say? What are we to say? How crazy that shit is? You see how crazy that shit is? It's that simple. I'm not smarter than anybody, but what I do is I do research. I look up stuff. Hold on. You see how crazy that is? So Puma, Adidas, was founded by who? Poor Tink Tink. So it's kind of ironic that they're saying they won't tolerate shit, but who founded your company, right? Just like most of the companies that were founded. The Barclay. Just pull back the layers. Go do the research. Go do the research. Again, there is no emotionalism with me. I don't have the antics. I don't have all that shit. I don't got all that. This supersedes everything. This supersedes this. Because this controls this. This don't control that. I got my BCAs over here that I got to drink. Hold on. Time out. But I mean, who was these sneakers marketed to? Pumas? I love Pumas. Naeem Salam, that was fly. I love Adidas to a certain point. I never had a pair of Yeezys. But the point that I'm making to y'all is this. Only in this space that we're in do we get brainwashed into thinking that a man reportedly worth $1 billion is over for them because they only got 500 million. That's what we're thinking right now. And then they say a label dropped somebody that they ain't been in business with for years. So it's easy. Again, my agreement with Kanye is the media. We are the media now. Doggie Diamonds TV is a part of the media. Corinne Bliss Johnson is a part of the media now. Shout out to Shade Room, but that ain't media. That's gossip. Because it's easy as hell to look it up. It's easy to look it up. Easy. So at the end of it all, it's on you. It's on you. A company severs ties with me. And I got a $500 million. You know, half a ticket is $500K. You know what I'm saying? $500K is a half a ticket. That's a ticket. But $500 million? Okay, some people are saying it's not $500 million. It's only 400 million. Listen, let me explain something to y'all. It is so easy for us to research. Shout out to you, sincerely yours. Always thank you. Oh, I didn't get to the $20 individual, but because it didn't pop up on the screen. But shout out to Star and Lift. Appreciate the consistent realness, Doggy. Need everyone in the chat to listen to our music. When you get a chance, shout out to you and your music. Shout out to Star and Lift. I hope I pronounced your name right. But this is what I'm saying. Family. We are striving for greatness. We're striving for greatness. Right? Now, when individuals are great, never let them meet, because it's the same media that Malcolm was talking about. This is the same media that Malcolm was talking about. Manipulation is the key. And what happens is they get us, and these people are YouTubers and they're, podcasters, and you have all these people who say, I'm this and I'm that. But who's giving you the information that you need to move forward? Because many of you is future millionaires, entrepreneurs. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you are. So at the end of it all, when you see stuff, unfortunately, you might be sitting in the seat of ridicule and lies and deceit. That's what happens. But we hear money and we hear money lost. How much money did Mark Zuckerberg lose on Facebook? Now Meta. Is that how that works? We still saying Facebook. It's called Meta. My damn Oculus is called Meta. One day it restarted. It ain't say Facebook no more on my Oculus. It said Meta. So that's why it's important when you come to platforms and people can give you information that you can take one to grow on. Not all of this emotional shit and, man, forget all that. We don't have time for that. We don't even have time to be beefing with each other. We don't have time for all that bullshit. This is what's happening. This is what's happening. And we're watching right before our eyes somebody being crucified, not in the physical sense, but the monetarily in the court of public opinion. And the funny thing about it, we never cared about their opinion. But they make us care about their opinion because they say, well, what about this? The same people who keep saying, he said slavery was a choice. Now, I want to break that down for y'all really quick. And This was my interpretation what he was saying. Because at first I was mad as hell when he said that too, just like y'all was, because I didn't do the knowledge to what he was saying. And my cousin Tad was like, nah, I agree with him saying that. And I was like, how you agree with him saying slavery is a choice? The context, and I'm going to say this for y'all, and I hope y'all could pick up what I'm putting down. The context of what he was saying was, if slavery was for this amount of time, because that's what the people said to him. The amount of time. He did not say people were slaves by choice. Because when we think slavery, we think about the induction. We think about when they kidnapped the people and brought them here. And always say kidnap. Don't say slavery, because slavery wasn't illegal, but kidnap was. So you got to change your language. So kidnap victims, stop saying slavery. Slavery was not illegal. Slavery was not illegal. Kidnap has always been illegal. Change the language. That's very important. So, when he says, that sounds like a choice to me. What he was saying was, hold on. For this amount of time, you mean to tell me you chose to be a slave for that long? You didn't say fuck this. You didn't. I'd rather die. Are we going to fight? And some people did fight, because that's when people started saying Nat Turner and all that. They started injecting that, but everybody didn't have the knowledge to inject that, right? So when he said it's a choice, he was saying for the length of time. Now, let me give you another example. You might say, no. Now, if you were in a relationship, an abusive relationship, whether you're a female or you're a male. So let's say female. You was in an abusive relationship for a long period of time. What do people always ask you? Why you stayed with them so long? People always want to ask you that. Yo, why you stayed with them so long? Why was you with them so long? And you say, yo, I was blinded. So if you say I was with somebody for 15 years, but only 2 years was happy, they want to know, why was you with them for 13 years then? They was beating you. They was doing it. Why was they doing all this? Why were you with them? You have people who've been in relationships for years and years and years and can't explain why they didn't leave. So people say, well, why you didn't leave? So that's the context that I took from it. You might not agree with me. That's fine. But that's the context that I took it in. That's when he said it was a choice. That's what I discussed with my comrades of, yo, shit, if you stay somewhere for a long time that you don't want to stay, or stay in the condition you stay in, you choosing to stay in that condition because you could always fight. So that's what I took from it. If you're in a relationship for a long period of time, people want to know, well, shit, how long you stayed there? Oh, we been beating me for 15 years. Why does that happen in relationships? Nobody gonna want you. Nobody gonna want no woman with 4 kids. No, they put the doubt in you. So, historically, even after slavery, the Emancipation Proclamation, do you know that some of them didn't want to leave? Because they didn't know where they was going to go. Look it up. When slavery got abolished, some of them didn't want to leave. Because where they going to go? All that I've been here, for my whole lineage has been here. Where am I going to go? So that's what I interpreted, what he said. Was it Poor timing, yeah, but when is the right time? Because at the end of it all, nothing is poor timing when it starts conversation. When we start talking. Kiana, I'm about to fucking get you the fuck up out of here. Because at the end of the day, I just broke that shit down so plain that you're emotional. I didn't say slavery was a choice. If you listen, I said for the length of time, just like your broken ass is probably in an abusive relationship that you won't get out of. And people gonna ask you, what the fuck you stayed with him that long for? Yo, I didn't know what to do. I ain't had nowhere to go. It's the same shit. It's the trauma. And some of it is Stockholm Syndrome. Look that up. So please don't come in here trying to argue with me and make your fucking point and this, that, and don't be emotional. Don't be emotional. Don't be emotional. I'm not arguing with anybody. I just said that was my understanding. You might have a different understanding because, again, when you hear certain words, slavery was a choice, you automatically get mad. As I did. I got mad too. I got pissed off. But then when I broke it down in the context and listened to what he said, some of y'all have been on your job that you don't even want to be on. So what the fuck you talking about? Some of you in relationships right now that you don't want to be in. Some of you are at jobs that you don't want to be in. And you won't leave your job because you don't know what else you're going to do. So you're at your job, your boss is feeling your ass every now and again and doing stuff. You don't want to go to HR because you're scared. It's just the truth. So sometimes we have choices, but on the other side of fear, is opportunity. But I laugh when people know everything. They got like $35 in their bank account and they talking about motherfuckers' net worth. It's not even in your conversation. You got people on YouTube trying to break down the music industry, never had a record deal, never been in a situation that they signed anything, but they know everything about the music industry. Come on now. You got to get your ass up in a little while, some of y'all at work right now, salute to you. And I'm not knocking anybody for their job, but you got a choice. You got a choice because your ass can quit. Your ass can quit, but you won't quit. Because you got maybe 3 years left for this shit. So let me get this straight. Let's talk about work for a minute, right? Let's talk about work. Let's be logical for 1 second, because I like to deal with logic, right? So you got to have set amount of years at your job before you can retire. Some of them, they don't give a fuck how long you had at your job. You ain't retiring until you 65. 65. You retire at 65 at a job that you've been at for 35 years or 25 years. Respectfully, I love my elders. I hope that I can make it to be 65. Well, how many good years you got left at 65? Seriously. Look at the mortality rate of us now in these present times. So you work until you're 65? Look at the mortality rate. We got a lot of individuals in this culture that done died in their 50s. Biz Markie, we could just name them. They was in their 50s. And like somebody said in the chat, what do y'all describe your job as? The plantation. So if you subconsciously call your job the plantation that you willingly go to every day, I rest my case. I rest my case. If you willingly go to your job every day and you call it the plantation, I rest my case. What else is there for me to say? You call it the plantation, but you go there every day. My cousin, I love my cousin. I ain't gonna put all this business out there, but this whew, calm down. His dude has lived his whole life. Never had a job, don't have no skill, nothing. Motherfucker was working at Popeyes. Nigga was working at Popeyes. He's working at Popeyes. You don't have no skill. I'm not saying Popeyes is your last resort, but it's a resort. This motherfucker gonna tell me one day, yo, he don't work no more. And I'm like, bro, you work at Popeyes. Why don't you work? Oh, no, because I ain't like the way they was talking to me. It's like slavery. Huh? What else you gonna do? So he just chose to be a bum for months and live off me. This is a fact. So I'm bugging. You said it's like slavery. His choice was to quit and do nothing. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, huh? It's like slavery. Well, maybe you should have went to school. Maybe you should have a trade. Maybe you should do something. But nigga chose to be a bum. That's just the truth. No responsibility, children, all types of shit. Just choose to be a bum and drink beer and smoke cigarettes all day. So at the end of it all, the choice thing, just review it in its context. Maybe you won't get it. Maybe it ain't for you. Maybe it ain't for you. Maybe you like fuck it. Maybe you like fuck Kanye. That's all fine. Maybe you don't care what Kanye say. Maybe you don't like his underbite. Maybe you don't like his jawline. I don't know. Because people be having little reasons why they don't like people, right? And why they don't like people, they'll just deal with that. You know what I'm saying? They'll just deal with that. They want to admit, yo, I just don't like them. So, because they don't want to be called a hater. So they'll just pick apart everything that they say. Just like with me, they know they don't like me, but they'll come here to come in the comments and just say shit. But you don't like me, what you doing here? You're sick. Because you got a choice. You could go a few channels down and look at the clowns. But you over here to try to talk me into not believing in myself and not being great because you want to tell me how I ain't shit. But you got a choice. So who's tortured, you or me? Who's tortured, you or me? Because I'm going to get you up out of here. But you decide you want to make 100 names. You decide. So again, what the fuck? So we all got a choice. Sometimes that choice we don't like. Sometimes, I'm be real with y'all, sometimes that choice we don't like. The hardest choice to make in life is when to sever ties with somebody that you love, but you know they don't love you. We all been there. We all been in a relationship where, shit, men are abused too. Women abuse men psychologically and physically. I ain't never got physically abused though. But psychologically, I've had women play mind games with me. And because they knew the love I had for them, the lengths I was willing to go for them, they fucking played games with me. I've been there before. I didn't leave when I probably should have. Sometimes we don't leave when you see the warning signs. Sometimes we already got the sign to leave and we just stayed. And we got our ass kicked around for another 5 years or another 2 years or another 5 days. It is what it is. But we got a choice. Sometimes we don't like the choice. Sometimes we don't like the choice. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of it all, Kanye is, to me, he's just not always, he doesn't make it palatable. See, when people speak, it's so many things that you have going against you why people don't like you, right? When you black and you arrogant because of your greatness, not because you arrogant because you think you cute or what, or even if you do think you cute, like if you think you fly, for some reason that makes people mad. If you have any confidence, it angers people. Seriously, it just makes people mad. You think you all that. Then you got the new word narcissist, which a lot of people are narcissists when I looked it up. So sometimes you just don't like people, and that's fine. Some people disrupt your spirit. That's fine. So anything Kanye say, but he said it's kind of hard to be humble when you stunting on that Jumbotron. When he said that shit, I was like, ooh. Ooh. Like, I'm in this stadium. I got thousands of people here watching me. And I look up, I'm on this big ass, gigantic TV screen. I can't be humble with this. I made it. This is what I cried for. But we the only people that say, yeah, you did your thing, but be humble. Humble to who and humble to what? Only person that you should be humble for and humble to in some people's eyes is God. Be humble before God. You're going to be humble before man. And all that really does, and all the time, what people want to do is to destroy your confidence so they can control you. So when you think about it, a lot of times people rock with you until they can't control you anymore. Then, shorty, what's good? Yo, shorty, what's up? You keep walking. You was ugly anyway, bitch. I mean, come on, that happens. Female call you, yo, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. You want to come through? Nah, I ain't trying to fuck around because she wanted something to eat. She thought you was going to pull up and buy her some food. Nah, I'm going to fall back. Now you a broke bum ass nigga. But you done came through every weekend. This one weekend you can't make it. Now you a broke bum ass nigga. Because that's how she really feels about you. You get what I'm saying? This is how people are. It's just natural. That's how people are. It's fucked up. But that's how people are. That's how they really feel about you. You know what I'm saying? So if you great, live in your greatness. Don't be afraid of your greatness. Why I always ask people, why you scared? Why are you afraid to be great? Some people are afraid to be great. Some people are afraid to live in their greatness. No, live in your greatness. Yo, man, you good at that shit? Be good at that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Be good. Don't let nobody tell you, nah, you ain't shit. Oh, I was shit when I was such and such. You understand what I'm saying? Look how, listen, that one no, and maybe the no wasn't a malicious no. You really couldn't do it, whatever they was asking. That one no, how does that one no supersede 1,000 yeses? Think about that. That one no supersedes 1,000 yeses. One no. Then they telling you how they feel about you, blah, 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 blah. How does one no? The math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? That don't add up right. And I know because I used to be like that. I used to have one individual, females who, yo, come through. Tell me no. Who you telling no to? Why was I angry? Because she said no. Because I thought I controlled her. When I call you to come through, you drop everything. I don't care what you doing. You better pull up. That's what that's about. It's the control. You understand what I'm saying? It's the control. People want to control people. So Kanye, like myself, and like many of you, can't be controlled because you can't be controlled mentally. You're a lot smarter than a lot of shit. But at one point in time, you were killed for being smart. You were killed for knowing how to read. You were killed for being educated. You understand what I'm saying? You were killed for being educated. You were killed for being smart. And it was passed down so much through our lineage and our generations that some of our elders used to say, you got a smart mouth. Where does that come from? Why would you ever say to somebody, don't get smart with me? Think about those words. Don't get smart. So I'm supposed to get done with you? Make it make sense. Who you getting smart with? Huh? So you like me when I'm dumb. That's what somebody is saying to you. Who you getting smart with? Yo, you got a smart ass mouth. Why? Because I said something that you don't agree with, or I said something so now I'm being smart. Think how dumb that shit is. Oh, you getting smart. Well, I'm supposed to get dumb? Like, what do you want me to do? What you said didn't make no sense. So I guess I'm supposed to stay dumb. Right, Sarah? I guess I'm supposed to stay dumb. Who you cutting your eye at? That's old slave master shit. That's all more Aboriginal set. That's all straight from them. Who you looking at? Don't skin your teeth at me. Just look at the words that was said to you. Look at the words. It was passed down. When they even, have you ever heard a black person say to another black person, you must be out your cotton picking mind? Who the fuck picked cotton? It wasn't them. So where they get that from? That is actual slang. Yo, you out your cotton picking mind. That is actual slang. Yo, you out your cotton picking mind. That is a slang. That is a terminology that black people say to each other. Yo, you out your cotton picking mind. Cotton picking mind? I'm from Brooklyn. I ain't never picked no cotton. Just think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. So a lot of things was passed down. That's called colonialism. Just like you say, yo, I'm about to eat these French fries. None of us is in France. So when they come and they colonize shit, they leave their custom, they leave their ways and actions, and we still keep it. So when you hear Kanye West talk, and he like, yo, I want to be free of everything. I don't want, when they say, you can't say that, he like, yo, I just did. I just did. How you going to tell me what I can't say? And I just said it. Just really think about that. Nah, you can't say that. I just did say it. But people will tell you what you can't say. Nah, you can't be doing that. I just did. What are you talking about? So this is where we at, where all of this is a battle for control. All of this is a battle for control. So that's the issue. That's where I stand with. No, nobody's should be able to control me, my thoughts, and my actions unless I'm harming myself and others. And even if I want to harm myself, that's my damn problem. But as long as I'm not harming others, because since when do words harm people? Now, if we were all sensitive about words, listen to what we gotta hear. Look what became culturally appropriate for us to hear every day. Oh, that bitch is bad. Think about that. That bitch is bad. That nigga getting money. That's culturally appropriate. That's what we are now. But nobody got a problem with that. That's funded. That's push. They might throw a little parental advisory sticker on it. You know. But again, all that shit is regular. But if you say something about people, there you go. Even if it's right, even if you was in alliance with them, you can't say nothing. Who are you to say anything? We've been accosted years ago. And we like, yeah, we know that, but shit, it's 2022. Like, what we doing now? Y'all up. Y'all up. Shit, you got people who still say Indian. And they ain't Indians. You have people who still call these people Indians. And they're not Indians. Why is that not public outrage? I mean, shit, do they still got the Cleveland Indians? They had the Redskins. Look how long it took them to get rid of that shit. And billions of dollars was made off of these names of these people. But them calling them Indians, who gets in trouble for that? And even if you call them Native American, this shit wasn't called America. So how could you be native to America? There was no America. So how could you be native to some place that didn't even exist? Think about it. Now, I know Christopher Columbus never made it here, right? Y'all know that, right? Christopher Columbus never touched the shores of this country. I just want y'all to know that. Look that up. He only made it to the West Indies, which is called the West Indies, which they call it the West Indies because his dumbass thought he was in India. So he called them Indians, but he was around the Arawak and the Taino, but they were never Indians. No, I ain't gonna say that. I say that privately because y'all gonna be like, did you just say that? Even when you dealing with the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, we was taught that. That's the ships, right? That was from Spain. Why y'all so happy to act like you somebody special because you speak Spanish? Why you think it's cute? Why you think it's cute that you speak Spanish or you better than somebody else and yo, I speak Spanish and you, why you think that's cute to brag about or think it's you somebody special because you speak your oppressor's language? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's not your original tongue. Just like this ain't our original tongue. English is not our original tongue. Do you know what Spain did around this fucking world? The Portuguese, do you know what they did? Woo! And let me give you one deep. To my Trinidadian people. To my Guyanese people. To my Trinidadian, to my Guyanese people. To my people. Because Guyana is not even West Indian. Guyana is in South America. But y'all call yourself West Indian. And truthfully, Puerto Rico is more closer to the West Indies than Jamaica. Did you know that? Puerto Rico is closer to the West Indies than Jamaica. So why don't the Puerto Ricans call themselves West Indians? It's another thing. But to my people of Guyana, to my people of Trinidad, to my people of these countries, stop calling yourself West Indian. Because when you go to these countries and you see these people of this guy of this Indian faith, they still Hindu, they are West Indians because they come from India. Those people, GT, They come from India. They are West Indian. Why? Because that's East India and this is West. You're not West Indian. They are Indians. Some of them be in Guyana. Some of them be in Trinidad. With the dot on their head and everything. They are Indians. So they can call themselves West Indian. Because they are truly Indians. So when you're saying, yo, I'm West Indian, so you're one of them. But then when you go there, look who runs your country. Look who colonized your countries. So you're trying to tell me, and I'm being respectful. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just trying to give you a little history. You trying to tell me the same person that runs your country don't also run, that's not the same people in the gas stations. That's not them. That's not the same people. Why? Because they got a little accent. You know y'all call them coolies. Let's be real. I don't know if that's a derogatory term, but you know what you call them. They not you. It's just the truth. So when y'all be, yo, they're not you. They might be like Gandhi, who was another. But this is what I'm saying. I got a little too deep. I got off track a little bit. But I'm just saying, Indian means indigenous. No, the fuck it don't. No, it don't. See, anyway, you have all of these countries in the West Indies are still the U.S. Virgin Islands. When you look at their courts, they put on these blonde ass wigs like they did in Britain. Anyway. Woo! So I seen a female, I think she's from Trinidad. Salute to the Trinidadian people. Because again, a lot of people be arguing, but you was just a boat stop. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. You was just a boat stop. You was just a boat stop. So, yeah, because if you go to any of them, St. Croix, St. Vincent, any of them, they all own. But anyway. I seen her. And she had on, oh, you, Ryan, I ain't want to be disrespectful, Ryan. I don't know what you are, but I'm just, the truth should never be considered to be disrespect, because I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just trying to give y'all information on the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell y'all the truth. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. But what I found in this culture that we're in right now, we have a lot of people that's on YouTube. We have a lot of people with platforms. Some people have a big subscription base. Some people have a small subscription base. Some people could go and garner the attention of a lot of people. But the food that you get from the people has to be brain food, to where, like I said, I'm show you sources. You could stop the video. You could go look. You could just look up shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could just look up shit for yourself. I'm not here shooting from the hip. I'm not talking emotion. I'm just talking historical facts. I'm an individual who is an avid reader and researcher. I love that shit. I love just, oh shit. I love that shit. Like, yo, I didn't know that shit. You mean to tell me, oh, and it ain't always stuff. Lawrence James, you got one more time to type something about Jesus. Just do it one more time. I dare you. Make that the last time you did that. Please. Because what I don't like is when people come and try to steer with their ideologies of, I'm not researching no flat earth shit too, because I don't believe in that. But if you believe in that, that's fine. But yeah, one thing y'all not going to do on my channel is coming with your shit and try to steer, because that's what your channel for. I'm not, you know what? You typed it again. I just told you don't type it again. I'm not mad at Jesus. What are we mad at Jesus for? I'm mad at you. Because I asked you to respectfully not do something and you did it anyway. So fuck you. How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about that? I don't have no issue with nobody ideology. But I'm the one talking here. And how you trying to steer some shit that I ain't even talking about? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about that. And you're trying to go over here with it. Stop. No, but I don't believe in the flat earth. I don't believe in that. Seriously. This is not your channel. Kanye showed y'all. We got the same last name, so I'm not going to be disrespectful to you. I don't think anything is mine. What do we own? You know we own nothing, right? You know that, right? We own nothing. We own nothing. Let's just be real. We own nothing. If you own a home and you don't pay the taxes, is it your home? So, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We don't own shit. That's what he's saying. This is what and then when we're saying we don't own anything, we start talking about, well, who really owns it? That's what he was talking about. So I'm not saying this is my channel, because they took my shit before. I know what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? I know what that feel like, but we own nothing. And the minute we talk about what we don't own, we get in trouble. So this is what we're saying. That's what he's saying. This is what I've been saying. So I could come on here with my show. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot, but I like technology, right? So I got the Galaxy Watch on this arm and the Apple Watch on this arm. But what he's doing is he's bringing out truths for us to think. Because at the end of the day, we don't got to agree with him on nothing. But like I said to you, even a broke clock is right twice a day. It is what it is. But as people always fighting for our mind. I don't know if you noticed that. People's always fighting for your mind, and people always fighting for your, not just support, but to change the way you think about something, right? But the people who, yeah, I said you own 100% of nothing. I always said that shit. But listen, the thing is this, right? People always trying to sway you. That's what Democrats and Republicans do. That's what religious zealots, that's what people do. They're always trying to sway you to think the way they think. But it's a form of control. I don't want you to think the way I think. I want to give you the truth. And then you think how you want to think. Because believe it or not, sometimes people see the truth plain as day and they be like, fuck that. Roll up. I ain't trying to think right now. I want to get high. So that's just some people. Some people don't give a fuck. Just like I seen a report today, everybody who took the tune-up is going to get that didn't take it, rather, going to get their job back and back pay. But they was telling you how much you got to get it, how you can't. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So again, what I love about life, sometimes it seems like the fight is fixed. Sometimes we fighting for a very long time, and then one day you just get validated. It just so happens that I love the fact when you get the validation while you're alive to see it. Because a lot of things I've been telling people for years. Y'all, he a hater, this, that, and the third. Just like respect to Gillian Wallow. I told you I didn't get $100 million. You know what I'm saying? I told you that in respect to them. But I'm like, who started this rumor? Why y'all running with that? Because y'all don't understand. Misinformation and lies are very, very, very harmful to us. Because you run with a lie and you go get your head knocked off a lie. You got to know the truth. And again, the truth ain't nice sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? We didn't create our own souls. We have a creator. Fuck are you talking about? What is your soul? What are you talking about? See, that's the shit I be talking about. And I'm not going to get triggered, but I'm just saying. So you live your life like that. This is what I'm saying. People spew shit, right? People spew shit, and I kind of wonder, how do you live your life thinking like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't create our own life. We have a creator. Respectfully, only creators I've known is my mother and father. And they're both deceased, and I'm still here. So what the fuck does that mean to me? I mean, that's how you go to work every day? This the shit you talk about? Like, this is how you... Come on, man. Stop with that shit. I'm going to address you really quick. We're being respectful. We're having conversations. So you said you think we die and that's it. I don't know. And neither do you. When the last time you died? You died last Friday? You died yesterday. You died in 1952. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Neither do you. Who died and came back to tell you what it was like? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. I can honestly say I don't know. But you must have died before and came back, so let us know what it was like. Did you get 72 virgins? Ooh, that... What did you get when you died? Did you get ice cream? That's what I'm saying. Oh, man. People be, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be wanting to, somebody say, what do you believe, Diamond? I don't really talk about my personal beliefs because they're personal, right? And what I believe has nothing to do with you. So even when people ask me, yo, do you believe in God? What the fuck that got to do with anything? Why are we having that conversation? Seriously, why are we having that when people ask you, do you believe in God? That is kind of disrespectful. Because it's none of your business. That's like me asking you, yo, you fucked your wife last night? When is our business our business? When is our ideologies our ideologies? Shit, you could worship a head of lettuce. I don't know. Am I going to judge you by worshiping a head of lettuce? No. That's you and your fucking thing. It don't got nothing to do with me. But the minute you bring that iceberg over here and try to tell me about that iceberg, I'm going to tell you, nah, fuck you. Now, you don't, but see, that's what I'm saying. We be trying to get to know each other, but it's certain shit that's not your business. That ain't how you get to know me. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know, some of y'all don't even know my real name or my middle name. So you want to know if I believe in God, but don't even know my name? Make it make sense. Some dudes don't, or her name is just sweet ass to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know her name. That's what she stored as in her phone. So again, you don't get to know people by what they say. You get to know people by what they do. Words mean nothing. And as you see, many people are wasting their words and giving you words, and it's bullshit. So at the end of it all, when you see me, my ways and actions always supersede anything I say. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck? Her name is Candy Ass Too Sweet. I don't know her fucking name. You know what I'm saying? I just know Candy Ass Too Sweet got a nice ass. But we be like, yo, you believe in God? That's because y'all be high, man. Y'all be getting high, and y'all think y'all getting all philosophical and shit. And it's like, yo, that shit don't make you smart. You like that gremlin. You like Oswald Bates. Look him up. You know what I'm saying? I don't have conversations with people like that. I don't talk about religious dogma. I don't talk about none of that shit with people. I don't talk about that with people because at the end of it all, yo, just think about this. This is deep. You have a dream, right? You dream, because I dream a lot. I dream a lot, right? And it's people in your dreams. You never seen them before. You don't know who the fuck is those people? You ever think about that? Who are those people in your dreams that you don't know and you never saw before? So the shit is just, you know, it just is what it is. So when people say, do you believe in God? I don't like to believe anything. Either I know or I don't. That's just me. So if you ask me what time is it, and I say, I believe it's like 9:50. Do I know or do I believe? So can you go off of my belief or do you go off of what I know? So when people say, do you believe in something? I don't say what I believe in because I don't believe in anything because everybody's be lying. So I'm supposed to believe this shit. I'm supposed to believe you. You be lying. People be lying. So I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. What if this is a dream? All right. I thought that before though, but I was young though. I'm a grown ass man. I know it's not a dream. But again, people like to talk about what you believe in, or you know, your soul is for sale, and like, listen, man. Some of y'all, I'm just be blunt and brutally honest with some of y'all. Nobody don't want your fucking soul. Your soul ain't worth shit. Yo, I ain't selling my soul, selling your soul. Nobody wants your soul. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Stop saying stupid shit. I ain't selling my soul. I want your fucking soul. I refuse to do that. Nobody propositioned you. Why you didn't do this? Nah, because I wouldn't do. Nobody asked you to do that shit. Cut it out. Just admit that you're a fucking failure and you failed. And that's fine too. My soul, I'm not giving up my soul. Huh? Your soul? Nobody asked you for your fucking soul. Like, you can't rhyme. Right? You're whack. And when these people try to tell you about the culture, just ask them how you been in the culture. What did you do? You make beats, you rap, what do you do? It don't make no sense. Shit, I've never been propositioned. You know what I'm saying? I've never been propositioned because I'm going to whip somebody's ass. I've had people say subliminal things like, oh, you're not playing the game, or you're not. But I've never been propositioned because I'm going to fuck somebody up. This is a fact. But I can't blame what I didn't do off of what somebody didn't do. Because I got a choice. You understand what I'm saying? I got a choice. We starting to fuck with me. I see I'm freezing now. I'm buffering. I'm freezing. About that time, it's time for me to go. And it says, look, it says excellent condition. Look, it says excellent condition. And it's buffering. I can show you right now. Hold on one second. You can see this. Excellent condition is the signal. But when you look, it's buffering. What are we doing? What are we doing? It says excellent condition, but then that's happened. Anyway, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it's them. Sometimes you just got a bad connection. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, sometimes shit happens. It is not going to be perfect all the time. Nothing is perfect. Some of the most perfect things are imperfect, believe it or not. There's no such thing as perfect, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? So they're about to do it again. I see it. Listen, I will holler at y'all another time. Until then, man, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. I can see it acting dumb right now because I'm looking at it. Yo, I'm out. Peace. Tiptoe.